This video chart presentation of Local.com Corp. It's a NASDAQ capital market stock trading under ticker LOCM. See from a look at this 9-month chart, LOCM's lost quite a bit of its value in the last 9 months. Looks like it's trying to have found a bottom at $1.44 in July. Nice little share appreciation up to around $1.80. I think at that point right there has really established itself as a sound area of technical resistance. And with a nice move on Thursday, close up a little over 5%, really getting pretty close to that resistance point again, as well as the 200-day moving average. So we're just going to keep an eye on this and see if it can finally take out that resistance point and try and move back above that key moving average. Overall, pretty nice climb in the MACD. In the more near term, it's a bullish sign that it's pushed back above zero, but it's also notable. The last 2 times that's happened, stock price has gone up, met that resistance area, and promptly fallen back down. So while the MACD is giving a nice look of bullishness for the trend, it's obviously pretty important that it breaks through that resistance level. Similar look to the PPO. ADX is down very low, breaking under 15. When it starts breaking under 15 and certainly under 10, I look for the ADX to reverse course, start to move back upward, and show some true strength to a direction. Nice look to the money flow index. All 3 components back over 50. Tells me that price is above average prices over given periods. See the accumulation distribution starting to rise over the last couple weeks. Show that there's some buying going on in the chart. That's reinforced by check and money flow. Back up in the green, showing that over the last 20 periods, buying pressure is outweighing selling pressure. Commodity channel, the technical buy point comes at the break of 100. See at 86.7, certainly moving up towards that area. Full stow, holding above 50 and making a little curl, moving back towards 80, saying that momentum is being sustained in the play. And the tricks, it's pretty similar read to the MACD. It's also a gauge of trend, but it just moves at a much slower pace. But it eliminates a lot of volatility by being so slow and exponentially smooth like it is. And over top of zero is a bullish position for trend. Relative strength index, again, it's a pretty nice look. Holding over top of 50, moving up near 70, showing that the bulls have control of momentum. So the indicators, I'd say, are certainly leaning towards the bullish side of things. But of course, over the last month, stock price appreciated about 25%. From a support and resistance standpoint, I put some bottom support right down here around $1.60. Any big pullbacks, that's where I'd want to see it hold. If it breaks through that, odds are really strong it's going to come back down here and test $1.44 and potentially even break below that just to make a new lower low. The key point, as I've mentioned several times, I'm going to put right there at $1.84. And as I mentioned in many videos, support and resistance oftentimes aren't absolute definitive points, they're areas. I could put it right up there at $1.88, $1.89. That's where the 200-day moving average is. You can see the stock price came back up in April and touched that level. Just want to call that as a general area of resistance. Ultimately, what I'm looking for is the stock price try and push through, make a new closing high above this 200-day moving average, and reach its highest level in more than 6 months. Beyond that, I don't really see a lot of resistance. I have to scale the chart out a little bit further. Looks like right in through the area of around 225, 230. Obviously, that's a pretty substantial move from Thursday's closing price of $1.79. So the upside potential from resistance point to resistance point gives the chart plenty of upside potential, and realistically might be signaling a true bottom for this chart and an uptrend to follow throughout the second half of this year. Volume's pretty low in this play, 171,000 shares traded on Thursday. It's actually a pretty strong day for it. Can have some very low volume days, 50,000, 40,000 shares. This isn't really one that obviously I look for to try and spike up into the millions of shares being traded, but I would like to see volume stay strong as it tries to push through that key resistance level. Interesting chart. Everything really stems upon the idea of holding this support level and breaking through this resistance point. And if it does, of course, any pullbacks, I want to see that strong resistance turn into support. That's classic TA. And then I'd see where it goes from there. As always, merely my interpretation of the LOCM chart. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.